Hey everyone, Cass Connolly here from Lure to Zell. Today I'm going to just do a quick flip through on a little journal that I've been working on with some digital papers from Heather Wilkinson's art called For the Love of Bunnies. And I decided to make a small journal, so it could be a kid's journal or a little travel journal or anything really, using those really nice papers and then some other papers that mixed in really well. Let me just get my glasses on. So here we have, to start off, a tassel made from all sorts of I don't know, scraps of material, some trim. There's a couple of crystal beads. That one's a nice crystal bead, and so's the one on the end there. And these are just, you know, some glass ones. I think that one's sort of a hard polymer one. That's a clay one. So we have this. It's detachable. It comes off of this ring here, like so. The cover itself is a very soft white leather. And I don't know why, but I chose purple and orange as the colours for this. Well, sort of as a kind of a main colour scheme. It has two signatures, which have been bound with Italian wax cord. The dimensions are, excuse me, the dimensions are 6.5 by 4.5. The spine is 2 inches thick. It has 128 pages front and back. It's also got a lot of little tags and bookmarks, as you'll see as we go along. It's got a hitch fastener. And that's wool felt there, and some jewellery pieces that I put together on a piece of little purple satin with some lilac braid. On the inside, we have the inside cover. I've used 100% wool felted sheet and just stitched in some pockets and done some decorative stitching. And we have in these pockets, this is the papers from For the Love of Bunnies from Heather Wilkinson's art channel on Etsy, and I shall put a link to her Etsy shop in my description box, because her papers are really lovely, and these were just so nice to do for this time of year. It could be used for an Easter journal or just a spring journal, whatever you like really. Some of these are printed out at half size because I decided on doing a small journal for a change. And so then I got these really cute little tags that I put onto decorative paper and put some eyelash trim on there. And here's another one, which is also from the same kit. And this one I printed out half size, 50% in the scale in the on the printer settings, and made a little notelet book. And these papers are just adorable. Just look at those. She's done a great job designing these. That one turned out quite blue because my when I printed that lot out, my printer was on its the ink was on its way out. So, and that's the actual colours. But I thought, well, I'm not going to waste it. I'll use it. And here we have Mrs. Bunny on her way shopping. Looks like she's got Easter eggs in a basket, but I'm not sure. Really cute colour combinations, great graphics. I absolutely love this pack. And here's another page from that digital kit, and so on. And what I did was I printed them out half. Oh, look at that, with the butterflies there. I've also incorporated butterflies as an extra throughout this journal in my stickers and stuff, as you'll see. But there's a mischievous little white bunny there with his top hat. And there's the postcards, which I shrunk in size to fit into the small one. And I just, you know, stitched it up with a sewing machine with some purple thread there. So that's a notelet book. And I turned that into a sort of a little mini journaling card or a tag. Same there. And here's some offcuts which can be used for extra journaling space from where I'd cut down these pages to fit into this size journal. And they're just too pretty to throw away. So I printed them onto some tea-dyed paper and put some stamps in. And so that's what, there's a lot of these. I didn't stitch these because I thought, well, you know, the recipient can just place them in the journal where they want to themselves, separately or all together. Now, before I go any further, I just want to say I started up this YouTube channel about, I don't know, possibly 6 weeks ago, and it is really difficult, really difficult to get out there and get subscribers. And I'm so chuffed to say that I think it was last week I reached 100 subscribers within sort of 6 weeks, maybe 2 months at the most. I was so surprised. So in view of that, and in view of what is happening worldwide at the moment, this journal will be a thank you and a giveaway. I will be giving this away. It will not be on my Etsy shop. I will be giving it away to a lucky subscriber. The information I will post in my description box and in the comments so that you don't miss it. There's a few things that I'd like you to do, which is like my Facebook page, and also naturally to if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, then to describe and leave me a comment under this video. And I will put the finer details all in the description so you can't miss it. And this journal will go anywhere around the world. If you win it, if your name is drawn, you get it totally 100% free. I will ship it to you. Anyway, so less of that right now, and let's get going. Here's one of the main pictures from the digital kit I was talking about, For the Love of Bunnies. Isn't that just amazing? I love it. I love the way that he's been placed behind, and there's all this texture and colour, and it's just beautiful. And I made a little pocket here. I'm not sure if that's the full size pocket. I think the full size pocket is bigger. I think I had to scale it down to fit here. But that's a lovely shaped pocket with a little dip in there. I just inked it up around the sides, used turquoise this time to pick out the turquoise sort of in bits and pieces here and there of that design. And look at that cute tag. That's 50% shrunk. And I'm not sure if this is a postcard or... Oh, I think that's off of one of the journaling pages, but I've turned it into a tag. There's different weights, different weights and different types of paper I've used throughout of this, like I do with all my journals. Some is lighter than others, and some's quite heavy. So... And that's what makes these junk journals interesting. Here's some nice, believe it or not, Japanese paper that I found somewhere. So that's not part of the kit. This is other paper of mine that I've had in my stash for years. Some plain writing paper, some more cards, some more decorative paper. And here's Mrs. Bunny again from the kit For the Love of Bunnies, along with a lovely little butterfly sticker. And this is what it's like throughout. Another one from the kit there. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. These you can cut out as tags, but I have problems with arthritis in my hands, and at the moment they are playing up, so I tried cutting them out and having just plain heart tags, but I kept messing it up, and I'm no good at fussy cutting. I know that's not fussy cutting, but for me it is. And so anyway, I turned it into a little pocket and gave it a nice inking with some spring yellow there. I mean, look at that. It isn't cut out perfectly, but I do struggle with cutting out, but you ladies will be able to whiz through it and be able to cut them out perfectly. And I just think they make great little tags and bookmarks and journaling cards. These are smaller than the full size. The full size ones are a little bit bigger. She's done all sorts of little emperor in the pack. Look at that one. I love that. I really love that one. I love them all. And there's another little butterfly there. And there, this is also from the pack, but I cut it down. This is tea-dyed paper. And that's more or less the first signature. There's some more from the pack there. And that is the back of, I think, Mrs. Bunny. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's right. So that's the back of this one. Heather does amazing stuff. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, I mean, she really does some lovely, inspiring tutorials, which if you're ever stuck for inspiration, that's my first port of call all the time. So if you haven't checked her out, I shall link you to her YouTube as well. These are also part of the pack. Here's some journaling cards that I made out of the postcard. These are the full-size ones, but I just thought they'd be really nice for sort of in the middle of the two signatures. And I just put some paper on, some book pages on the back with some gesso. So whoever gets these, they've been gessoed. You can just stamp onto them or paint onto them or do what you like. Those go in there. Here's another one of the hearts, which I just inked up here. I printed it out on card, and I decided to make it into a journaling card because of my cutting, not so great cutting skills. And I sort of used this sort of burnt pink and turquoise inking around the edge there to give it a bit of interest. And here we go again with this bunny. And some more little tags here and pockets. So these papers are quite thick actually, these decorative ones. So you could easily paste things on there. That's quite lightweight. And here we go, another one from the Love of Bunnies. Now that's the proper colour that it prints out. The lilac one was because my ink cartridge was at the end, but I didn't want to waste it, so I used it in cooperation with this journal here. But that's the actual colour of the kit, the true colour. And there's one of these pockets which I made smaller again. I love these little pockets. And there's two little hearts. Cards on the back of decorative paper. Some more from the Love of Bunnies here. And so on. So altogether there's I don't know if I've already said this, but there's 128 pages front and back. Then you've got the pockets and the tags. And there's a pocket at the front and the same pocket at the back here with the same sort of things that the front one has. Here's some more journaling cards. And they come with the kit as well. Aren't they lovely? I absolutely adore this kit. Well, I hope you like this flip through and good luck with winning it. Like I said, I should put details in my underneath here, underneath the description box. and in the description box. Oh, I'll put it in the comments and a description box. Sorry for bumbling on, but I've been in isolation for 20 days. And just recently found out that I'm fall under the 12-week category shielding here in the UK because I'm on immunosuppressants because of an autoimmune disorder. And honestly, my brain is fried at the moment. So I have been finding it very difficult to finish this journal because when this all got so serious so quickly, I kind of entered into a creative block. I've also had a family bereavement a few days ago, so if I'm sort of mumbling and stumbling through this, I do apologise, and I will write everything clearly in the comments and description box. Thank you so much for looking, as always. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to get updates and tutorials from me as well, then please do. I should very much appreciate that. And good luck to you all who want to enter this giveaway. And I hope it finds a happy, loving home, wherever it may be in the world, and that the person really, really loves it. I loved making it. I just hit a creative block. Sometimes this happens in the crafting and the arting world. And instead of, in the past, I used to just kind of, okay, well, I'm going through a block, I can't do anything. And nowadays I try to push through that. By doing that, I come out to my studio every day and I try to do one thing that is creative, if I can. And if I can't, I usually end up tidying up my studio, and when I'm doing that, I'm receiving ideas and inspiration usually for when I can sort of kickstart myself out of that. So I'm really glad. I'm glad that I'd got 3/4 of the way through this before all this drama happened. So it was literally just pushing through to get to the end, and that does happen to the best of us. But I truly love it. This leather, by the way, before I go, is really soft and beautiful. I reinforced the spine, obviously. So it's really tactile. It's a cute little one and I love it. It's suitable for children, for anybody of any age. Anyway, I'm finishing my rambling now, and take care, everybody. And please do not put yourselves at risk and look after yourselves. Speak again soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.